Pick up Mike Durbin's Konnan action figure, bro. Look how beautiful this thing is. I freaking love the packaging, man. Look at this. MikeDurbin.com, guys. Help Mike out, man. This is a beautiful action figure, bro. Beautiful. MikeDurbin.com.
I want to knock something out first. So as you know, I have a simultaneous feud going on with this guy Hauser.
Yeah.
And with these two jackoffs. What are their names? The guys that are always burying me on their podcast.
The guys that recently
Pharaoh something.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to address both of them.
Okay.
First, let me give you a little preface here. So this was sent to me, I think, by Hughesley, but I want to make sure.
Or Durbin, maybe.
The Hauser thing was
Durbin also said something, but first we'll go with Hughesley.
All right.
Okay, so he put up who do you want to talk first about, Hauser or the two jackoffs?
You tell me. You want to talk.
All right, we'll start off with the two jackoffs. Wait one second. Huh? Go ahead.
What are their names again, Joe? Well, what about these other two guys? What are their names? Monte and the Pharaoh?
That's Monte and the Pharaoh. I guess you did.
Have you ever listened to their podcast?
No. But what
So they showed a clip. Well, doesn't mean finish. Okay. So they showed I saw a video, a clip of me like on a couch or something.
I haven't seen
talking. I was on there. I don't recall this because it obviously wasn't that big of a deal to me.
They're just they're just clout chasing, bro. Nobody knows them, so they want to get us triggered, to start some shit. But so this was sent to me by our boy Mike Durbin. Okay. So these guys thought that. Remember that when I left the Max Moon character, that Paul Diamond took over?
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
So let me say two things. When you see, because it was a very open mask, it wasn't like Pentagon's that's kind of closed or it was a pretty open mask, right? I don't know if you remember it.
Yeah.
So you could tell that facially that is not me, okay, even with a mask on. And number two, my voice sounds nothing like his, okay?
I thought it sounded a little bit like it, to be honest.
Yeah, you're just being a dick. And so Mike goes, I'm going to trash those two dorks on the next Get My Go. You're not on that show anymore, right?
I may do that one. Yeah. No, we're all good. I just haven't. They haven't done too many, and I take all fault on that in that case. Yeah.
Okay. So, anyways, this guy writes this disco. His name is Monte the Pharaoh.
Yeah, Monte.
Okay. No, it's two of them. One's Monte, one's a Pharaoh.
All right.
They're a team.
I got a couple names for them in a minute, but anyways. So he writes, does it really matter in the end? His promos were terrible either way. If it weren't for Kevin Nash, who knows where he'd be? Honestly, he should be sending Nash gift basket every Christmas for giving him a career in the first place. So let me educate these two morons. Number one, I'd already been a huge star in Mexico before I even came here, but I know nothing that happens in Mexico counts. The Kevin Nash thing was, they had Luger, Sting, Macho, and they were looking for somebody to put in there. They could have put anybody in the company, right? But him and Scott came to him and they said, would you like to be in the Wolfpack? And I said, yes, absolutely. He didn't get me my job in WCW. I actually had to do a tryout in Las Vegas with Psychosis, and that's how I got my job. So I don't understand how you think Nash, the Wolfpack, that was him and Hall. Yeah, what were you gonna say?
No, just that you had your WCW job before Hall Nash arrived anyway, 6 months
right.
before-ish.
And not only that, bro. If the guys, they're cool guys. Like Disco is very good friends with them. They're super cool guys. They weren't gonna pick some dipshit to be in the fucking team. But anyways, wait 1 second.
I'd like to address one thing about those guys.
I just lost you. Go ahead.
Well, I saw, and I guess it's because we answered an email and everyone was kind of like, "Oh, I don't know these guys," and that's all it was. And Disco, I guess, had done their show, and they're like, "But Disco was on our couch, and then we smoked her." Like it was a very memorable thing for these guys.
Disco doesn't even remember it.
Exactly. But then
And how long it was, Joe? If we can do this,
find out what year it was.
find out when the time frame was for this.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I'm not. I mean,
Well,
I'm
So exciting, Disco forgot.
I mean, let's be honest here with these guys. Let's look it up here. Are they on Twitter? What's their Twitter handle?
I think I think one of them commented about the show on Twitter, but what I've seen is people send me the YouTube clips about it.
Okay.
Now I see that they.
Well, no. Pull up one of their. Do you have one of their YouTube clips?
Okay, so Disco, you were on their show 2 years ago, and you told them about how you got your name, and it's had eight views in 2 years. I'm not shitting on you.
Well, that's how popular that show is.
That's so sad. I mean, where was this?
4 viewers per year.
So look and see if you can find the location where that was at.
For some reason, I think it's Cali.
2 years ago?
Yeah, I'm gonna double down on this comment again.
Maybe
Bro,
I was in New York doing an autograph signing and.
Oh wait, you know what? They also have one from 4 months ago that does have 212 views, where it says the studio turns into Disco Inferno, and then you're on their show. I'll try to find out where it was.
Try to find out where wait, is that 2 years ago from the YouTube clip?
The YouTube clip says 2 years ago.
Okay, well I don't know. That doesn't mean that necessarily was when that was recorded because I've been turning down media requests forever.
Yeah.
Like I think that within a 2-year time period, I can't recall doing any.
I think it's 2 years because there's a second clip here. Disco Inferno, today's pro wrestling town has no idea what makes a good something. 13 views, 2 years. So 2 years ago sounds about right.
13. That's why I don't remember. Like nobody remembers it because nobody saw it.
I just want to say real quick because they got offended, and so they watched a clip, and then they were like, "Konnan sucks," and Max Moon sucked, and Disco's this.
Right.
Then they came.
And they thought that Konnan. It's really a funny
So a
clip.
fan that's never done anything or be in the business is saying this to me. So I give a fuck.
Right.
But the ironic thing was the one guy's got really stringy hair. The other guy has, figure this out, a bald head, sunglasses, and a beard, and he goes, "Their co-host looks homeless." Which maybe I do sometimes, but you know what? We kind of have a similar look, guy. I mean, you might want to look in the mirror about that one. So,
yeah, they just sound like two marks, which is what they are.
And you know what?
Right?
There's 2 wrestling shows on Believe right now, and it's us, and somehow it's Monte and the Pharaoh. And the thing is, we could have not been enemies, but they got really.
Well, too late, dude.
Clip.
Too late
exactly,
because I'll tell you this: if I had a lower IQ, I would probably enjoy their bullshit more. Right? They're just.
It's just they brought that up. They're like, "Well, we're on Believe too," and they might.
Who gives a fuck? I'm gonna predict right now that they will not be in Believe in 2025. There, I just gave you
Monte and
2025
the other already.
2020. Yeah, I'm also high, but bro, these guys are.
I'm definitely in the camp of Monte and the Pharaoh on this. I'm kind of like.
All right, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna be.
Let me just tell you,
Monte and the Pharaoh.
Let me just tell you
because I think what you didn't talk about was how you had to carry Scott and Kevin's bags. That was like a everybody.
Yeah, that was only the first year. Anyways, but bro, they just come off to me. First of all, they're clout chasing 100%. Okay, and they're just try to be never gonna be nobodies. Kings of the reach around, walking, talking glory holes, crumb cakes. They can both eat a dick.
Talk to people about
but too late.
Disrespectfully like that.
And you're both dismissed. Class over. Get the fuck out of here.
Let me look at this guy's Monte and the Pharaoh. And the Pharaoh. Okay, let me look on YouTube.
Typical wrestling,
channel,
typical wrestling marks when you see them.
And for being like it says in their description, like the hard hitting wrestling show, Wrestling Historians. And Durbin's point was like, yo, if you're wrestling historians, you might have known that was fucking Paul Diamond, dude.
Right.
It wasn't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's an oxymoron.
Wait, so how many members?
And let's italicize the word moron. Yeah.
Okay, they have 20,000 subscribers to their YouTube channel.
Right.
And they've had 3,300 videos.
Right.
And
we're in the business and we've never heard of them, and you were on the show and you still don't remember who they was. What does that tell you, dude?
I mean, I just don't recall these guys.
Right.
I mean, it must have been a short interview. You know, I don't. Who cares?
Yeah. So the other one.
Okay, so here's Joe. Why don't you play this? So this is a short clip here. Let's play this.
Tell me which
one.
one.
Go on their YouTube channel, Cody, Joe.
Yeah.
All right. And on their YouTube channel, they got the shorts. Okay, play that the second short there about Konnan. See what they're saying about it. Why is Konnan forgiven in wrestling? Right there. It's number 2.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Think about that, dude. Just think about that. That guy should be embarrassed to even talk about wrestling. Like, you've lost all credibility. Like, why is that forgiven? Why is Hogan not forgiven for racist comments? But Konnan is forgiven for Max Moon.
That promo itself should never be forgiven.
Think about that, dude. Just think about it.
It wasn't
Well,
Konnan.
the
promo
funny
they're
thing, but they're
talking
talking about the Max Moon promo that they thought was you.
It wasn't Konnan.
How great is that, bro?
I know,
Are
right?
these
Yeah.
guys irrelevant scumbags,
Right,
feeble-minded
yeah.
clods, or what?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And the guy does kind of look like you, Joe.
I know. So where does he get off?
Well,
But,
show that clip again. I want to see the guy looks like you.
A little
No,
bit.
he's
Yeah.
just a white
Look.
bald guy with the goatee.
Well, just show it to him. He wasn't really.
He
looking.
looks like everybody you're going to see at WrestleCon.
Yes.
with no girlfriend.
All right.
Yo, what's up? I just want to thank you guys for watching this clip. Don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And join our YouTube membership for hours and hours of exclusive, unedited, uncensored content. And being a member will help you get involved in our upcoming live streams. Thank you for your support. Thank you for riding with us. I know you got a lot of other podcast choices, be it wrestling or other ones. And thank you for picking us. Boom.